This is the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80s station 103.1.
Stephen Presley with us, as he is every Friday. Find him on social media at ThunderPopTV. Always gives us a little Hollywood juice, little information, some scoops, some gossiping, and always a confirmed rumor. But let's start out. The note that you sent to me said cable networks forgot who they were.
Yeah. This has been bugging me for a long time. A pet peeve of mine. These cable networks that have been, around forever, like CMT, Country Music Television. So Country Music Television, now when you turn it on, mostly what you'll find are reruns, marathons of Roseanne and the Golden Girls, and very little country music. In fact, probably about once a year, they have their Country Music Television Awards. But for the majority of the year, they're just running reruns of the Golden Girls. Own Network, which is Oprah Winfrey's network that she launched years back, or a big splashy launch, now runs mostly reruns of crime shows like CSI, among others. MTV, of course, is notorious. We've known that they've been mostly reality television for a number of years. They still have their big awards, music television awards show every year. They just shut down, or they're about to shut down, the remaining music channels that they had running in much of the world. To just downsize a little bit. So I don't know. It's a big pet peeve of mine. Should they rebrand? In some cases, some have rebranded. A good example was Spike TV. Spike rebranded when they changed their content and they became the Paramount Network.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Yeah. And before, I think there were, and so another one was a rebrand was ABC Family rebranded to Freeform after they changed their content.
Yeah, because no one knows what ABC is, but everyone knows what Freeform is.
Yeah, exactly.
Stupid is that? Why don't these people call me?
Nobody
before
ever
they make
asked
these
you
decisions?
first,
They
Sandy.
never
It's
asked me.
the same people that changed the City of Austin logo. It's the same people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same people. Let's talk about Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas. Were they or were they not actually a couple?
Yeah, well, now there's rumor. I mean, this is circulating on the tabloid accounts right now. I think BuzzFeed, Jared, a few are now reporting that they are now Splitsville. Of course, a lot of people are wondering, were they ever even together to begin with? I mean, they were definitely, they seemed like they were together. They at least were like best buds, hanging out with each other, flying around the world. And it appeared that he was wining and dining her. But now it appears that reports are that they're Splitsville. They're alone. They were going to even film a movie together. One of the comments on social media, or many of the comments on social media, are saying, "Hey, watch out, Nicole," meaning Nicole Kidman, who is also about to. She's in a divorce right now.
Newly single.
As in, they might get back together?
Yeah, there's some people saying, "Hey, watch out for Nicole,"
Because she and Keith Urban are splitting up.
Exactly.
So wait a minute, didn't Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas have not done a movie together?
They were going to film a movie, and then the movie was postponed or canceled. They were going to make, Tom Cruise has been trying to do something in space for a long time. He's been trying to make a movie in space. There was talk of him doing something with SpaceX that's still circulating around. But apparently the Ana de Armas movie was going to be another one of his big ambitious projects. I believe an underwater movie. And that movie has been canceled or at least postponed because they wanted too much money.
Yeah, those Hollywood relationships are sometimes built to promote movies.
Mm-hmm. It says they dated for 8 months. Seems like a long time.
She seems to have a type. She's been attached in the past to Ben Affleck, usually older A-list actors that have a lot of clout in Hollywood.
Yeah, but she dated a guy we know.
Mm-hmm. She
For a
dated
while.
one of my friend's brothers for quite a number of years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't believe everything you read, Stephen. We got the scoop here.
You need to ask us. See, Stephen, no one
Yes,
ever asks
No
us.
one ever asks us.
No.
What are fans freaking out over Jared Leto about?
Yeah, so Jared Leto's had a bad track record when it comes to big blockbuster IPs. He did the Morbius movies for Marvel, bombed bad. He was the Joker in the Suicide Squad movie. Also didn't get a really good response. He got a lot of blowback on social media also for his portrayal of the Joker not being like what people want to see with the Joker. Of course, he has a tough act to follow because his Joker came right after Heath Ledger's Joker, at least 2 years later. So that was a tough act to follow. But now he's got this Tron movie, which also only made $33 million its first weekend at the box office. It's getting mixed reviews, and people are saying, oh, he's toxic for a movie's success. He's better in indie films. And now he's supposed to be in the Masters of the Universe film. He's going to play Skeletor. And people that are fans of Masters of the Universe are worried that he's going to curse their movie now.
Wow.
I think he will.
I don't know.
He's playing the villain. He's in makeup. And the big question, too, is it him or is it the role? Is the movies are just bad? That's the thing a lot of people are asking. Or is he a bad picker? That could be, too.
What was his breakout role? Was it Dallas Buyers Club with McConaughey that made him big?
I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah. He won the Oscar, Best Supporting Actor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did. And McConaughey won for actor. So both of them in the same movie.
Yeah, they had a sweep. He won for actor. That was the same year also McConaughey won the Emmy for Best Actor, too, with True Detective.
Wow, that's a good year for Matthew.
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't it? Stephen Presley, our friend, hanging out with us. He's got more coming up. In fact, it's kind of interesting. One of the biggest stars in the world years ago, and then he went away, and now has always said he's only going to do things he wants to do, is coming back. And the movie role that he's selected is very interesting, surprising. We'll tell you what that is. More with Stephen Presley from at Thunder Pop TV coming up.
1031austin.com.
This is the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80s station 103.1. Text us 737-301-9600.
One of the biggest actors in the world who disappeared years ago and I was kind of laid low and picked and choose what he wants to do is going to resurface with an unusual pick for a movie, if you ask me. Stephen will tell us more about that in just a minute. Find him on social media at Thunder Pop TV. Go ahead and give him a follow there. He makes some very, very clever videos there. How much time do you spend just making videos?
I mean, it ranges. Probably the quickest I ever put something together was 15 minutes, but I've spent on something else. The more extreme would have been a couple hours.
Yeah, and the 15-minute one probably got more views than the couple-hour one, right?
Always, yeah.
Stephen, our daughter has a video on TikTok right now with 2.8 million views.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, she's only posted
Congratulations.
5 videos on TikTok, and this one's got 2.8 million views.
Wow.
Not make one single dollar.
Not a penny.
Nothing.
Let's talk about, I'm kind of sad when you told me that TiVo is saying goodbye.
Yeah.
Really?
TiVo's saying goodbye, and it's no more. The DVR that changed the way we watch TV, it showed us that we can skip commercials back in the early 2000s is no more. It's disappeared. It's gone away. TiVo officially ended production of their DVR boxes. Some people had said on social media, didn't even know they were still around.
I didn't
know. I don't know if I knew that. I was curious about it, but recently it was like, I wonder what happened to TiVo. But yeah, they've made a last-ditched effort to try to stay relevant by coming out with what they call TiVo Stream, which was intended to compete with the Fire Stick and Roku. But kind of much like Blockbuster, who adapted too late. The most infamous thing with Blockbuster was Netflix approached them and said, "Hey, do you want to acquire us? Do you want to buy us?" And they laughed him out of the office and said, get lost. That's not going to last, Netflix. It's not going anywhere. They had a chance to buy them for $50 million. Yeah, they laughed him out of the office.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Side note on Blockbuster, there is an install in San Antonio that just opened, I think about a week or two ago. It's a old Blockbuster video replica that you can go to and you can just get a free movie.
Wow.
And it's attached to other businesses, kind of like a co-op thing. There's other businesses attached to it. I want to check it out sometime soon. If I get over there, I'll make a video and let y'all know.
Yeah, that's a losing money proposition that they've got going there. That doesn't sound like Blockbuster doesn't make very many good decisions.
Yeah.
Let's reopen, but now it's free.
Now it's free. We got them now.
Yeah. Wow. JB, what were you going to say? I kind of interrupted you there.
No, I just say that I was laughing at what you said. It's like we're going to rebrand, but now it's free. That'll fix it. Like it's just
right. All right. Let's talk about Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Interesting dude, right? I mean, he's always up to something interesting and eccentric and weird. His interviews that are so off the chain sometimes on the red carpet. I saw a documentary with him recently where he is now a painter and he has his own studio. He bought a gallery and a studio and he just paints a lot. And you were talking about how he was just doing things that he wanted to do that he thought were fun, but suddenly he's resurfacing in these more blockbuster type movies. I don't know if it's because he had some bills he needed to pay or something, or some debts. Did he get into some gambling like Bruno Mars? I don't know, but he resurfaced to these Sonic Boom movies over the last few years, where he's playing the villain in the Sonic Boom movies, and now it's being reported he's being attached to a confirmed rumor of a live action Jetsons movie.
Jetsons.
Oh,
yes.
Meet George Jetson.
Yeah.
Jane, his wife.
Yeah. Wow.
And this would be at Warner Brothers, which is weird because I don't know. I think that it's a little bit late for Jetsons. I don't know if that's going to work. I think they should have, if they were going to make they should have made a Jetsons live action years ago.
You're right. What was the daughter's name? She was hot.
Oh yeah.
That's
Who's the daughter?
Judy.
Judy was the wife, but Jane was his wife.
Jane was his wife.
Jane's the wife.
But don't you think maybe it's perfect timing right now because all of the people going into space and the big move,
and they're actually making flying cars now.
Yeah,
that are drone
might be
style.
perfect
Very
timing.
Jetsons. Yeah,
Lost in Space did well. Remember?
Yeah. I love that series.
I mean, I want to see it. I hope it does well. They have a strange attachment for the director, Colin Trevorrow. I thought was an interesting. Right now, he's the director that's confirmed rumor to be attached to it. He's the director of the recent Jurassic Park World movie. He's known for doing a lot of movies that are more darker in tone, and I don't see this movie being that type of movie.
Have you guys, speaking of Jim Carrey, did you ever see Man on the Moon, which is like a documentary of Andy Kaufman and Jim Carrey playing Andy Kaufman? It's great.
Yeah.
But Andy Kaufman, what a pain in the butt. Holy crap, was this guy a pain in the butt to deal with. I bet he was super talented, but my God. Just, you watch it and you're like, how did anybody put up with him at all?
Yeah.
It was insanity. So, just a confirmed rumor, correct, about Jim Carrey?
Confirmed rumor about the Jetsons movie, but it seems really strong right now, trending. It has been in development. They've been trying to make this movie for years, so it's going to happen.
And finally, this weekend, F1 weekend at the Circuit of the Americas, the U.S. Grand Prix. That means a lot of celebrities are coming to town. And the editor-in-chief of Austin Monthly posted a photo. Is that right?
Yeah, Madeline Holleran, who's done a really good job. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. She's coordinated some really big events. She was the one that got Brad Pitt to come to Austin for the F1 premiere months back. They did that whole surprise appearance, and her and Austin Monthly coordinated that. She just posted to her story a picture of Brad Pitt at the airport, and there was no caption. So it indicates to me he's in town, probably for F1.
He was here last year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it could have been an old photo. Maybe she's just excited because it's F1 weekend. I don't know. Maybe I should ask her.
Usually Matt LeBlanc shows up. He's a big fan. Usually see, I always go blank on his name. Patrick Dempsey.
Oh, yeah.
Patrick Dempsey has actually raced cars.
Yeah.
Not F1, but a maybe, a different Formula series, like Formula Mazdas or something like that. He's pretty legit.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was thinking about it. I looked up some actors that actually raced.
Hang on to that, will you?
Yeah.
We'll get to that in just a minute. They were like actors that were legit race car drivers, right?
Yeah.
All right. We'll get to that in just a moment. But you know who else also always shows up at F1 in the last few years and is a Waka Waka DJ is Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He does a set out. He did a set the last couple of years of a Waka Waka. I call it a Waka Waka DJ.
I'd pay $50 to see him get in and out of an F1 car.
You know who also always shows up for F1? Big fan. Shaggy.
Are you just making that up? You've got to be making that up.
Did not get a laugh on that one.
Need extra cash in your life? The $1,000 payday is back this morning at 9. 103.1, Austin's 80s station.